Hello, world. It is I, your fabulous happy man, once again. And today we shall talk about the secret of the three monkeys. Remember how, and of course it's still extant today, the iconic symbol of the three monkeys sitting on a branch, and one of them was hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil, and it was three little monkeys sitting on a branch. And everybody had this. This icon was everywhere. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. And it was everywhere. I mean, everybody had it in their knick-knack shelves, and you'd see it in souvenir stores and see it referenced in different things. And it was a kind of a cultural icon, and it still is to a degree. And I was taught when I was young that that meant to don't eavesdrop or listen to your conversations you're not supposed to hear. Don't spy on people or look at stuff that ain't none of your business, and keep your mouth shut. I was taught that the secret of the three monkeys was to mind your own business and you'd be alright. And it was used to keep children in line. It means you sit there and you shut up, don't you look at nothing, and you don't listen to what you're not supposed to hear. It's what I was taught. That it was kind of a Christian analogy for some reason. I mean, we had no reference for what it really was, as we were very isolated and young Christians, and of course the adults would tell us that, and there was really no way to adequately reference that material in the small town in which I grew up in. Anyhow, the secret of the three monkeys is much, much, much deeper than that. It is a very ancient icon that goes back almost before the dawn of recorded history to the pre Hanuman type monkey god worship, where monkeys were viewed as holy by these early Indus Valley people, which this Indus Valley civilization disappeared. I don't know a lot about it. But this symbol has been around time out of mind, and since, the dawn of monkey worship. Well, what it really is, it is a device, a visual reminder of how to dispel evil from your life. It's an ancient philosophical secret that was lost, and the wisdom is so ridiculously simple that it almost seems silly when you hear it. But the secret of the three monkeys is you see no evil, you hear no evil, and you speak no evil. Then there will be no evil in your life. If you see no evil, if you refuse to look at it or see it, there will be no evil. If you refuse to listen to gossip or listen to evil talk, there will be no evil. And if you refuse to say anything evil, well, there's the trifecta. Bingo, you win. There will be no evil in your life because you do not see it, hear it, or speak it. And that's the secret of the three monkeys. And I felt rather cheated indeed when I discovered that it was a very, very ancient Indus Valley symbol that was used as a device, almost like to remind people of that, to help dispel evil, is to refuse to acknowledge it, don't look at it, don't listen to it, and don't talk it, don't spread it, and don't have anything to do with it. And then there will be no evil in your life. And that was the secret of the three monkeys. And I discovered that much later in life. And like I said, I felt cheated from my provincial education, from being taught that. And of course, the adults didn't know any more than I did about it, and they were explaining it the best way they could. And this thing had been around forever, the three monkeys. I mean, everybody had the three monkeys. Everybody had them. Everybody had, you'd see them everywhere you went, there's three monkeys. And it was like, see them over here, and over, speak no evil. And that means that supposed to mind your own business and shut up. But that's not what it means at all. So I just thought I would relay that bit of information to you, and it gives you a different perspective on that, and it'll allow you to look at that figure in a different way every time now. And that truly is, honestly, very old, ancient wisdom on how to prevent evil from coming into your life. Don't let it in. If you have to look at evil things, go look at other stuff. If somebody's talking around you evil, don't listen to it. Don't repeat it. Don't say evil things, and there will be no evil in your life. And that's the secret of that. And it seems so ridiculously simple when you think about it. Well, duh, yeah. But that's the secret to it. And the secret to our happiness and our fulfillment and our enlightenment, the secrets are so fundamental and simple that we tend to overanalyze anything to do with spirituality and how it relates to our consciousness and our corporeal being that we're in. These carbon bodies fused with a spirit. We struggle with overthinking that, and we feel like it just, because it was so mysterious, it has to be something really complicated, and yet it's actually really very simple. The secrets to happiness are very simple. It's so simple it's ridiculous. It's like, okay, if you want to be happy, you know how you be happy? You just be happy. Because there is as much evil as there is good in the universe, in the physical universe. It's in almost equal balance. It has to be by the laws of physics that govern the existence of reality as we perceive it. Things will ultimately in nature balance themselves out. And so it just all really depends on how you look at it. You can look at all of the negative aspects of it, or you can look at the positive aspects of it. And it's that simple. How do you be happy? You just be happy. Just concentrate on the happy stuff, man. Just try not to. There's a silver lining in everything. There's as much evil in any act or action or any occurrence as there is good. And you have to look to find the good. Your old sick relative dies. Well, that's sad, but they're not suffering anymore. And they'll go to whatever reward of paradise is their part. And, I don't mean to make light. Infant child dies. That's the most terrible thing you can imagine, your infant child dying. But the silver lining is the little baby will never suffer, never have its heart broken, it'll never sin. Go straight to heaven in the arms of Jesus and be waiting for you when you get there. It'll never be hurt by life or have any sadness. And that's a silver lining there to that. And there is a silver lining to everything. It just depends on how you look at it. But the secret of the three monkeys is how to dispel evil. And so the secrets to being happy are just that simple. Be happy. Look at happy stuff. Concentrate on happy things. Look for the positive in everything because it is there. You may have to really search to find the positive, and you may have to do some real spinning to find a positive aspect to some occurrences. But it's there, and you owe it to yourself to follow the wisdom of the three monkeys. And it's like the same way you avoid computer viruses or malware is don't go to sites that promote evil, like things that are preying on your cupidity, like win free money, or click on the email from the Nigerian prince, or fall for some other scheme through greed. Would be the same thing as speaking, seeing, and hearing evil. You're just inviting that worm of evil into your mainframe, which is your spiritual being, which is connected to this organ we call a brain in a way we don't understand. So the whole point is you want yourself to be happy and to not let evil overtake you. And you just have to keep a positive outlook and be happy and think only happy thoughts, only good thoughts. When somebody's ugly to you or cuts you up, and try to consider the fact they might be having a bad day. They might be having a worse day than you. Their baby might have died. Their mama might have died. You don't know what burden they're carrying, and they're only acting like that because of some reason. There's some reason. It may just be that they're a complete total asshole, but you don't know that. And it's you will be a better person and feel better and be happy if you judge people towards the positive, because then it's the way to avoid all negativity is have no negativity in your life. It's the same thing as Secret of Three Monkeys. Here's how you have a positive outlook on life, and how you be positive and never have any negativity in your life is always look for the positive aspect of anything that occurs, because anything that happens has as much good as evil in it, because all things are in balance. As above, so below. It has to be that way, and it's like the old timer said, it's not ill wind and blow somebody some good. And there's a silver lining to every cloud, and that's the truth. That is the truth. The Bible says that there's no occurrence without a reason. Newton's laws state that every action will have a reaction in the opposite direction. And we know that at a more societal level, as we as human beings in our existence know that for every action there are consequences. And so if you deliberately just only see the evil, and you deliberately only listen to evil talk, or interpret everything you hear as bad, and then if you deliberately only say bad, negative things, much like that, you're going to just be negative and draw negativity to you, and not be happy. And you will draw evil to you by doing this. And so in the same way to achieve happiness is the same way you avoid evil. You achieve happiness by avoiding unhappiness and a negativity. Always look for the positive aspect of anything that happens. It's like if you want to go be a movie star and you go out and try to be a movie star and you suck at it. Well, that's really kind of a blessing that you found that out, because you might have really gotten out there and then everybody would have known it. But my advice to everyone is to be of good cheer and remember the lesson of the three monkeys. The real lesson is to dispel evil from your life, is avoid it as much as possible. Don't trade in evil. When somebody says something ugly, or somebody says something mean to you, or speaks harshly to you, consider the fact that you don't know what burden they might be suffering under. And we know that people can be suffering under terrible burdens on this world of misery and pain we live in. And so we should take that into account so that we can be happy, and we cannot have this force field of negativity around us that just brings out the worst in people. And that's the secret of the three monkeys. So I bid you all farewell, and to have a great day, and rock on.